can fit an eraser in this tiny drawing. Let me grab a smaller eraser. Smaller eraser, where are you? There you go. Nice early start to a Monday. I'm going to do a little warm-up sketch here. Nothing too crazy, but enough to just kind of get warmed up for the day. So I'm going to change the camera over to this tripod thing here that maybe you can see, and it'll point straight down on the paper so you guys can see a better shot of what I'm doing. Alright, so bear with me while I switch cameras. There we go. Alright, so now we're jamming on some paper. Alright, so I'm going to sketch a little Mustang here this morning, so I'm actually sketching in pencil, which I don't always do, but today I am. So I'll start with a little ground line. Got a reference picture next to me as well, just in case I forget what a Mustang looks like. And now I'll throw just some quick small ellipses in, just as a basis for measurement real quick. You know, all this stuff will change as I go along, but I just kind of use that as the measuring point for the pieces that I'm going to put in. See, I kind of have the wheels left as blanks, and that's on purpose as well. I usually, I see some people that just hone in on wheels first, and I didn't even understand the reasoning behind that. If the body and everything else isn't shaped well, it doesn't matter how much time I spend on the wheels. So I want to make sure I've got this good before I even start bothering with details like the wheels. So, you know, but everybody's got a different process and a different set of steps. Just some of that shit drives me crazy. I'm going to grab some ellipses there. Actually, no, I'm gonna grab some of these tools here. So what we have here is this is called a ruler. I'm just kidding. These are French curves. Actually, these are ship's curves because they're longer. Long sweeps to where you can run your tools over the edge of to kind of start cleaning up the lines. So that's what I'm gonna do really quick to kind of sharpen this up. You know what, I could do kind of a hammered out version of this sketch where it's really not proportioned very well, and if the wheels are round and in the right place, and I have the ellipses set good and I've got good depth, the wheels and some of the basic details can really make up for a drawing that's otherwise crazy loose. Because when you look at cars, you know, they come in all shapes and sizes, but the wheels are always round. So I think it's really important to make sure the wheels are round. There's a lot of different ways to get there, and I'm going to show you guys one right now. Obviously, what I sketched in here were just loose placements, essentially, so that I could work on proportions, and so that I don't have to imagine something being in that place. So I already know from this perspective that what size ellipses I'm going to use. So this is an ellipse sheet here, right here. So you see this guy is 75 degrees, 75, which is slightly tighter than a perfect circle. So these come in all different shapes and sizes, widths, diameters, angles, blah, 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 blah. You can see all the size denotations as far as, you know, bigger to smaller. And this is a small sheet here. I have sets that are much, much bigger. In any case, you know, let's say I already know how I want the car to sit. I'm going to have a little bit of rake in here. So let's say I've got this. Alright, so I already know what my limitations are as far as going down and as far as going up, because I know I want to tuck the wheels. I could sketch out a wheel pretty simply here, or I can just throw my ellipse in and go, hey, that's pretty much what I'm looking for. I'm actually going to make this slightly smaller and offset. And there's points to line up so you know where you're sitting. Wham bam. We'll at least have a really, really good start to what I'm looking for. I'll do the front slightly smaller and always offset the front a little bit. And obviously there's a lot more tuck on the front. But, yeah. So that's a pretty reasonable starting point.